Hello, book lovelies. Welcome to the Happy Little Book Nook. I'm Jen, and this is our special guest, Zoe. Yay! Zoe is my little baby girl, and she wanted to be in this video. We are taking over her bed space yet again, so it only seemed fair. Today is going to be an update video, because so much has happened since we last chatted, and I kind of wanted to fill you in on where things are at, why I kind of like dropped off the face of the earth for a while, and what's coming, because there's a lot of good things to come. So backtracking to, I would say October, probably October would be the best place to start. My grandma got very, very sick, and we were trying to figure out what was wrong with her, and it was a lot of tests and a lot of, worry. And it turned out that she had bone cancer and she had pancreatic cancer, sorry, but it had spread to her bones. And my grandma had just decided, hey, I don't really want to, try to treat it. I just want to kind of let it go. So it was a very hard decision to deal with, but, she was of sound mind and we were going to let her make her own decisions. And unfortunately, things moved very, very quickly. And it wasn't an expected thing. It was something that we thought we'd have a little bit more time with her, and it just, like that. I mean, it was so fast. And it was extremely hard to watch her go and to see her just kind of fade away. And it was honestly just a extremely hard time. And in between that, my nephew was here, who was only 2. So we were watching him, so it was kind of this back and forth of trying to make sure like he was taken care of, and my mum was with my grandma, and my dad was with her, and just all this back and forth stuff. And on the same side of that, trying to be at work. So it was just so much going on. And I had just found out, which thankfully I was able to tell my grandma before she passed away, that I'd gotten full-time at my job. So it was extremely exciting that I got full-time, because it's something that meant a lot to her. And it was something that I definitely needed for financial reasons and stuff. So now I was like, great, I've got more hours at work, I'm trying to be here with the family, and it was just, so much was going on. And NaNoWriMo was happening at that time, and I totally dropped the ball with it, because I was like, I couldn't write. I would come home, I would try, and it just wasn't happening. And the only thing that I could do was to either sit in my grandma's apartment while everything was happening, and we were going through the motions of that, and read Outlander. I was actually reading Voyager. And there was a day when I even brought my little Jamie. I have a little Jamie teddy bear. Brought him with me because there was something very comforting about Jamie and Claire's story, and especially Jamie. I love the Outlander series. That's not a surprise to anyone. But I kind of felt like if Jamie and Claire could make it through half the stuff they do, especially Jamie, like, Jamie gets thrown against walls and is thrown into, like, the worst situations a person could be thrown into consistently. And I was like, if he can get through that, I'm pretty sure I can get through anything too. And so I drew a lot of strength from this story and these characters and what they meant to me. And so I spent a lot of time reading. That's all I did, because it was an escape. It was a way to find hope and encouragement. I mean, I'm definitely a believer in God, and I had God and, His encouragement as well, but there's just something to be said about these fictional characters and seeing them overcome such almost impossibilities in their lives, and seeing that they're going to be okay too. And so, and my grandma had this thing about, hey, it's going to be okay, don't worry about it type thing. So it just, Dinna Fash, which is Jamie's thing, the Scottish thing of like, it's okay, don't worry about it, kind of fit into all that. There's just all this stuff going on. So that's all I did, beyond grieve and go through everything. And then I did take a little time off from work so that I could attend my grandma's funeral and go through all that. But for the most part, I've been working 8-hour days. And emotionally and physically and mentally, I've just been drained. And so I kind of pulled back from Bookstagram. I pulled back from BookTube. I pulled back from blogging. Even from writing, because I just needed some time to kind of, quiet down and get my head back in the game and know that I was where I was supposed to be, and just kind of breathe a little bit. And it's not that there's anything wrong with with these things. It's just, it does take an immense amount of time and energy to accomplish, you know, taking photos for Bookstagram and filming my videos and, you know, just writing in general. So I was like, I need a little break. So I took a break. I am slowly trying to figure out what life looks like now going into 2017. Because there's so many things on the agenda, so many things that I want to get done, so many things I've already put into motion, which I'm going to tell you about in just a moment. It is a little crazy because I am still working full-time, which means 8 hours a day, and those days are kind of just spread out however they tend to fall. And my job can be a little bit stressful sometimes. And so sometimes when I come home, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do any more work, even though this is the work that I love doing. So I'm really trying to utilize my time and make sure I'm doing things the way that I should be, and, you know, taking what I have and really pushing into it, because this is my heart and soul, this is my passion, you guys as well. So that is kind of the update in a whole. What does that mean for what's coming in 2017? The first thing, and this is where you guys come in, so please listen up. I am running blog tours still. Had awesome experiences last year running a lot of blog tours, and they were amazing, and it was super cool to get to know all these authors, read their stories. We've been doing some sequels. In December we did a couple sequels. Next week we're going to be doing another sequel. So it's been really cool to rework with these authors and see the progress of their stories and just be a part of their journey. So that's been amazing. And I'm definitely going to be reaching out to some more authors. If you know some that you would like us to tour, please let me know. If you're interested in being a tour host, which means posting on your blog, posting on your Bookstagram account, your BookTube, wherever you want to post, please send me an email. Please contact me, because I would love to talk to you and see what we can do to work that out, because we always need more hosts. And it is really cool to be involved in this and get to read free books, and it's just, there's nothing bad about it. And it's a lot simpler than it sounds, I promise. So blog tours is the first thing that we've got going on. The second thing that I'm also really excited about is I'm going to be publishing my first author under the Happy Lil Book Nook company. Her name is Sarah Everest. Hi, Sarah. I don't know if she's watching, but if she is, hi. She has written an incredible novel, and I will definitely be doing another video about it soon as we progress a little bit further with it. It's something that we had started talking about last year, and then again, things just went all kinds of crazy, and it got postponed, unfortunately. But we are getting the ball rolling this month. I will give you an official release date soon. We are in the beta test right now and making sure everything's formatted and looks good, and all that is going to be released on paperback and ebook. So you guys will be able to get a copy of it one way or the other. We will be doing a blog tour for that as well. So if you are interested, definitely get involved with us right now so that you can be on the tour circuit. It's going to be super exciting. Her book is about dragons, which you cannot go wrong with, let me tell you. But again, I will be giving you more news on that pretty soon as we kind of finalize everything and get it going. If you are a writer of young adult fiction or poems or something of that nature, and you are interested in talking about publishing, please also send me an email or comment down below or contact me one way or the other so we can talk about it, because I'm definitely looking to publish other authors or aspiring authors this year. So please get in touch, because I would love to talk to you and read your work. So that's number 2. Number 3. Woo! It's like so much going on. Number 3 is that I am going to be writing for sure one novel. And I actually have a question for you guys. This is all a very interactive video if you guys haven't figured that out. The question for you, and I'll pose it in a moment, is going to be about the title of the book. So this is a book that I started writing, I guess pretty much end of last year, like in end of December-ish. I actually got this beautiful marbled journal for Christmas, and I have been using it to outline my new story. Yeah. And if you look right here, I don't know if you can even read this, but it's the life cycle of a star. And then this page has my characters. The 2 characters are called, the girl is Nova and the guy is Kai. It's a space kind of story. It takes place on Earth. But it is about a guy named Kai who is not from this world. He's an alien of sorts. and he has, I want to say, fallen to Earth, because he actually didn't intend to be here, and he was captured, him and his other friends, and they are trying to be used to destroy other civilizations. And Nova kind of gets caught up in the middle of it because she's a little too curious. And I don't want to give you all the details right now because it's still a work in progress, but one of the really cool things about this book that I've been so excited about is I have spent a lot of time with my friends and online researching traveling at the speed of light, theories of relativity, the equations that it would take if you were, you know, to travel X amount from this place to this place, how that would affect your aging process. Been doing a lot of scientific research for this book. And the goal of this book is, even though it's fictional, even though there is the whole theme of aliens and stuff that has not been proved scientifically per se, I really do want it to be scientifically based. So the things that are going to be put into this book, the things that I've been researching and my friends have been incredible about helping me with, are going to be factually scientifically based. So it is really kind of cool. And I'm loving the whole science aspect to it that people may or may not realize is there. So I've been doing a lot of scientific research, which has been fun, but kind of weird. I also today drove down the street, because where this story kind of originated from, you can't see it here, but outside my window, right here, across our housing tract, there is a freeway that runs there, and across the freeway is this mountain, and in the mountain is this house that was built there a couple years ago, I guess, and it just kind of sprung up out of nowhere. And there's always this really bright light on this house, but every now and again there's all these trucks that drive around really late at night. There's a lot of activity going on up there, and it's just weird. Like, it's weird. So I started coming up with this whole conspiracy type story of what was happening at that house, because at night I will sit on my bed while I'm reading and I can see it out my window, and I'm like, what are they doing over there? So this book is kind of the answer to that question. So I was driving today, and I drove down the road, and I kind of filmed what the drive down there looks like, filmed the house, was getting all this like footage, and I felt super creepy because I'm like, well, I'm just totally creeping on you guys. Unfortunately, I can't get super close, but my iPhone, thankfully, because I've got the nice iPhone 7 Plus, has this amazing camera, so I was able to take some like really good photos of it for my research. But I am deep into this guy. I was like, I am so passionately excited about it. Where the question comes in, because I could go on forever about this, is the original title was going to be called Obsidian Skies. And I love the way it sounds, and I love the title, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe of changing it. And the other title is When We Touch the Stars. So, which that title would make a lot more sense once you like understand the story better. But just from hearing the titles, Obsidian Skies and When We Touch the Stars, please comment down below which one you prefer, because I would love your input as far as trying to figure out where this story is going title-wise. So comment below, guys. Comment. Do it. As far as other writing projects go, I have been trying to rewrite my first novel, Exist, which is coming out much better than it did the first time around. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's just much better. So I'm working on rewriting that. Once I finish the rewrite of Exist, I will be releasing book 2, which is called Collateral Damage, which is the sequel to Exist. Book 2 is pretty much done. I finished it sometime last year. I don't remember when. I did finish it. So it's pretty much done. I just have to edit and kind of fine-tune it all. But I really want to finish Exist and make sure it sounds good and it's the best that it can be before I go ahead and release this other one and make sure everything lines up perfectly. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be releasing 3 books this year. That is my hope. 1 will be a re-release, and then 2 of my own fresh, brand new work. And then we'll be releasing Sarah's book, which would make 4 books to be released this year, and who knows what else comes, guys, but I'm so excited. What else? Oh yeah, I'm busy planning videos, I'm busy planning blogs, I'm busy, you know, trying to keep up with all of that as well. So if you have any topics, any ideas, anything that you'd like to read about, or see, or discuss, please let me know, because I would love your input. Sometimes my brain just is like, what am I going to talk about today? It's like, meh. But I'm super excited. so many great things are coming. I'm really optimistic for 2017. Really looking forward to just diving back into these things that I'm passionate about, these things that are just so deep in my heart and just make me overjoyed. So be on the lookout. Awesome things to come. If you want to keep in touch and you want to keep seeing what's going on, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon with another video. I cannot wait. I miss you all heaps. Until next time, book lovelies, happy reading and happy writing.